Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e4 square. Knight f3 develops the knight and controls the d4 and e5 squares. e6 controls the d5 and f5 squares and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. Knight c3 develops the knight to its best square, further fighting for control of d5. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This defends the attacked pawn. This is a book move, meaning it follows established opening theory, played by top players for years. This strikes at the center with a pawn, trying to gain space. Solid. Continuing with standard opening theory. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. This misses an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This pins a knight to the king. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. That's fine. A very strong play. Good job bringing your bishop out early to build a solid position. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. This kicks a bishop. This wins a pawn. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. This is the way to win a pawn. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is an equal trade. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This attacks white's pawn chain. White's pieces move to a square with greater activity and control. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. Black develops further. Not optimal, sending the knight to passivity. This threatens to win a pawn through an eventual pin. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. Right on target. This misses an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. Takes back. This attacks a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This is a fair move. This overlooks a better way to develop a queen off its starting square. That's fine. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This takes an outpost, a square where the bishop cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This blocks the attack on a knight that could have been captured. This moves the bishop to safety. This misses an opportunity to set up a blockade. Black still has an advantage, but they no longer have a winning position. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. This wins time by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This blocks the attack on a rook that could have been captured. This overlooks a better way to move a bishop to safety. White was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. This moves the queen to safety. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This attacks White's pawn chain. This is the strongest option. This makes a passed pawn. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Applying pressure to White's pawn chain. This is not the right idea. Very precise. Recaptures. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This blocks the attack on a queen that could have been captured. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. Right on target. This leads to a pin, winning a knight. This is the strongest option. That pin will win a knight. This protects the attacked knight. This wins a knight. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This threatens to checkmate the king. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This threatens to checkmate the king. This stops the opponent from being able to eventually win a pawn. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. This forces an eventual checkmate. This wins a rook. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. It's a back rank mate and the game is over.